Is up, everybody? Welcome to Prodigal Goat Gaming. Today we rebuild the Boston Celtics after they were eliminated in the first round by a surprise upset, the 76ers. I went ahead and simmed a little forward. We're gonna see who wins, and of course it's the OKC Thunder. What? Going back to back. We're rebuilding around Jayson Tatum, and Jaylen Brown might want to go, so it might be his time trying to find a place for him. The Celtics are in a tough spot without draft capital in the upcoming draft, I believe. We definitely don't want to change Jaylen Brown's name.
I'm an idiot! You're an idiot!
But I don't believe that we have anything in the draft lottery. Of course, the draft lottery already happened, and of course, these Celtics are not going to have anything in this upcoming draft besides we just got the 27th pick. Hopefully, we can lobby that for somebody in this next trade. Jayson Tatum at the power forward spot. We're actually going to move him to the small forward currently. But right now, Jaylen Brown at a 95 overall. We may want to wait to trade him until player progression hits, because he may jump a couple and actually be a 95. But when we go in the trade, oh, he is actually, we could get the #1 draft pick from the Memphis Grizzlies for Jaylen Brown and Derek White. So there's some potential here. We can hit big. This is a really good team that we're just going to try and find a big man and fill out the bench with essential pieces.
Well, duh.
Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. Ace Bailey, who could look like a stud in the future. We could pair up Paolo Banchero and Jayson Tatum and bring in Desmond Bane. Pick number 3. I want to bring in some young talent for this growing team. Pick number 2 from the Washington Wizards and Trey Johnson, who's averaging 12 a game, could be a halfway decent pickup. Why don't we wait till the draft comes around? I guess. I don't know. We might can even get some better trades. Not quite. Peyton Pritchard. I mean, come on. We're looking for young guys here. Again, young talent. I don't know if pairing up John Morant would be in our best interest, but we could flip him in the future for something decent. I just really would like a good draft pick. Right now, we do need the power forward spot. However, I wouldn't want Brandon Ingram. I'm really thinking about this Ace Bailey trade. We could pick up Ace Bailey, which fills the shooting guard spot that when we're losing Jaylen Brown, because Jaylen Brown wants out. And we get Jaren Jackson Jr. However, I'd rather not give away another piece in Derek White for this trade. I don't mind giving up our practically worthless first-round pick, and we could get Triple J for some defensive intensity, but this pickup right here, Paolo Banchero, he's young, he can grow, he's an offensive engine. Desmond Bane, kind of a 3-and-D creator kind of guy. We could pick up Tyrese Halliburton. So, this is where things get interesting. We could pick up an all-star guard next to Jayson Tatum, and I think that might be the way to go. However, it's not letting me find. Or we could pick up someone like Jalen Johnson along with Dyson Daniels. I'm really just looking for that Pacers. Okay, so they want to give up the 27 first round pick. I don't want to have to do that necessarily. Because Tyrese Halliburton would be a stud.
Éxito.
Obviously.
Obviously, right?
Silly me.
Is it worth it to give up that 27 first round pick? Probably. Tyrese Halliburton, a distributor to come in at point guard. We trade around, get some other pieces, and that's what we're going to end up doing. Bringing in an all-star guard, Tyrese Halliburton at a 93 overall, next to Jayson Tatum, is going to be absolutely nasty. Next, we're going to need to fill like the power forward and big man roles. We could pick up Jaren Jackson Jr. next to Kyle Flapowski, Franz, and put one or the other, Jayson Tatum or him, at the power forward spot. It's definitely not going to be an aging Jimmy Butler. We could pick up a couple more guards, but that's really not who I'm looking for. I wouldn't mind a Franz Wagner at all. He is a pretty good defender as well as an offensive creator, and if he's our third guy, like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Michael Porter Jr., definitely not worth it. I say we wait until after the draft to just kind of see where everybody lands and potentially pick up a young guy for an aging Derek White. We do like Derek White. We love his defense. However, by picking up Tyrese Halliburton, there's really no need for him on the squad. Peyton Pritchard and Hauser, Justin Edwards, Ryan Rollins to come off the bench, Dyson Daniels. We really need a big. Maxime Renaud, I feel like just never fits into any kind of team. We get Zubac from the Pacers, who just got him. That's a really surprising trade that they would do that. Mulak, however, at 19 years of age, isn't worth Peyton Pritchard, though, is the question. Will Riley could be a pretty good piece. Let's just go and find Mulak, because he's definitely gonna be a young center who's gonna progress really well. Just straight up for Peyton Pritchard. We can do that. I know that seems like a crazy trade right there, but he's gonna be an instant progression.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Upcoming for sure. We're getting all our guys back. Are we losing anyone? We should be able to. I think. I think we should have some cap space after making that Jaylen Brown trade. Let's just make sure and let's free up all of our extra cap. Okay, Derek White does need to go because of the cap room. Straight up for Jaren Jackson Jr., we bring in a power forward. However, we bring in a lot of cap. There, I'm not sure if I want to do that. Ron Holland at 21, probably not worth it. Rudy Gobert, an aging Rudy Gobert, not gonna be worth it either. We really need a big man here. Jarrett Allen. Okay. Jarrett Allen. And then we pick up Dennis Schroeder. Like, that's not who we want. Saloon. We could just go all young. Pick up Saloon. Salon. I don't know how to pronounce his freaking name, bro.
Stop it. Get some help.
Anthony Black. Now, hold on a minute. We do need a shooting guard. We could pick up a defensive shooting guard in Anthony Black that's gonna progress. Holy crap. Never mind. We're gonna pick up this 20th offer. I don't see the Oklahoma City Thunder in a million years doing this. But that's what makes this rebuild a little bit fun. Is we got some room to do some things. Might be a little sus, but it's okay. Let's get rid of Sam Hauser on that 10 mil contract. We need a starting center. So we're kind of upselling this team a little bit, but again, okay, the 5th from the Memphis Grizzlies, we could pick up Dyson Daniels, however, that's more contract. Dalton Knecht could be a decent young piece, so could Noah Clowney, Jakob Pertl. the 27 first-round swap best with Rockets. However, I don't want to deal with that, which is probably why the trade's there in the first place. Steven Adams contract. A lottery-protected pick from the Wizards. However, G.G. Jackson at a young, spry 21, and then a 29 first-round pick, where maybe we can move up to the 27th first-round pick here. Let's see what's affordable. Yusuf Nurkic at an 82 overall. So we got... Maybe we could go for a Jay Huff. Really good post defender. Can do a little bit of everything. Jock Longdale, I think, also looked pretty good. So let's bring him in. And then let's bring in some trade guys. Some guys that are just going to go to somebody like Cam Spencer. Kalashvili is a decent power forward / center to come off the bench for us. Mamus Kalashvili gonna come back. Ron Harper, don't care about losing you. And that is perfect.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
We're gonna lock those guys in and see what we're looking like. Okay, right now, Jay Huff is our starting center. The Celtics did it without a good center anyways, so this could work out really well. We've got Chet Holmgren on the team, along with G.G. Jackson coming off the bench. Anybody else that we want to pick up? It wouldn't hurt just to have a little bit more, unless Mulak just suddenly progresses, as soon as we get... Can we not get Pat? Oh, I wanted Pat Spencer. We're just going to throw some offers out there. It won't hurt to have a little bit more people just to trade around. And let's go ahead and get on the player progression. This is where I'm excited. I'm expecting a couple of decent jumps. Yeah, Jayson Tatum goes back up to a 95. Tyrese Halliburton stays at his 93, which is perfect. Chet Holmgren goes up 4 to a 91 overall. This is our big three. Tyrese Halliburton at the 1, Jayson Tatum, and Chet Holmgren. Jayson Tatum, the jack of all trades, do a little bit of everything, and on the defensive end, he's going to nice. I like G.G. Jackson coming in off the bench, and Mulak moves up to that starting center spot for now. So we could win now. It's the East. Who knows what it's going to look like. If you haven't already, hit that like and hit that subscribe button. What the actual heck? We are at 56 total subscribers, which is not much. We're looking to move up. Thank you guys so much for your continued support, and let's get to this next trade. Is there anyone that we can just kind of give up here? Gary Harris, lottery protected from the Charlotte Hornets. We'll do that. Why not? Definitely don't want a draft class in there. We just randomized it. Let's get to this December 20th date where we're going to make some big moves. Right now... Ooh, wait. I might actually do this. Hold on. I don't know. Nah. We're going to need to turn those off in a second. We're just looking to kind of float along, or, you know, beat top 5. That would be great. Yeah, no, we're good. Thank you. We're beating the teams that we should beat, and a little bit more. Let's see how this squad is vibing right now. Shooting our minutes, it's a bit of a stretch. We do need a solid starting shooting guard. Can't speak.
Ever had dreams that you had.
But until then, we're just going to have to roll with the punches. It is the East, so I'm not too worried about what damage we do. I think we can make a final run this season and next season, so stick around, because it's going to be a good one. We've already created a really baller team in our top three of Jayson Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton, and Chet Holmgren. Obi Toppin is going to be how we find a good starting guard, or at least someone. January 24th. Okay. Who's not getting minutes that I can trade? Apparently this guy's a decently high value asset. So we're gonna pair him with Obi to try and find a good starting shooting guard. Highland is not exactly that. Cedric Coward at a young 23 is probably gonna be the trade. So let's keep that in our back of our minds as we move forward. AJ Mitchell at 24. However, I don't want to pick up the contract. I don't mind picking up Sam Hauser again. So this is what we're going to do. We bring in a really good defensive-minded shooting guard next to Tyrese Halliburton. Unfortunately, he doesn't wear a Birkin.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Let's see. We're going to go to this January 23rd. Just fill out the bench. That's what's left for us to do is fill out the bench. And we're winning and we're in third right now, and I haven't even made bench adjustments yet. Okay, guys, haven't even made bench adjustments yet. Right now, for the mock drafts, I don't... Okay, we have the 10th pick right now, currently. I'm expecting that we drop once we make a postseason run, but some high-value picks to look out for. The Grizzlies, Bulls, Jazz, Kings, Hawks, Wizards. So basically, what you would guess. We do need to re-sign some of my guys here. January 20th. One more day, really? Really gonna do this to me? Magnus Callisfili this season, not getting any minutes and scoring 5 a game. Sam Hauser, want to get rid of him, preferably before next season, but it is what it is if we can't.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Landry, and Magnus Callisfili. Get me a halfway decent bench point guard like Ryan Rollins. However, I don't want to give up that pick. I'm going to try and negotiate for a top pick here in a second. The 27th draft. Carter Bryant to come off the bench at small forward. How does that sound? Gooey Santos coming off the bench at small forward. Carter Bryant, though, has a little bit more potential. And that's a 3-star. AJ Johnson, Tristan Silva, Jordan Miller, Devin Carter. Devin Carter's 24, 28 first round swap worst with the Celtics. I'm a believer in Carter Bryant. I'm a Carter Bryant believer. So we're going to bring him in. He may not get rotation minutes quite yet. Okay, he does. That's solid. Hauser. Alright, we need bench practically everything. This guy. Not even gonna try and pronounce that. Y'all know I would butcher it. Moritz and this guy. Bench everything. Besides center and power forward. Just bench guards, really. That's all we need right now. Tyler Kolek wouldn't be a bad pickup along with Jose Alvarado. Julian Strawther, I don't think would fit into the shooting guard position too well. Jamal Shed as another young buck kind of guy. Why don't we give you this dude, Javion Small. I mean, it could be worse. Worse. Like, at the end of the day, could be much worse. Much worse. Much worse. Javon Small, that's who we're bringing in. 24-year-old, 79 overall, 6 a game, about 40% shooting at Memphis. Memphis has just been giving it to us today, which I am happy about. Can we get rid of Hauser? 25 days. So that's a no. We just need a bench shooting guard. I'm gonna work some magic here. I don't know who any of these people are, nor do I care. Get me... Okay, Kobe Sanders is again that first round pick in 2028. Boogie Fland, Malik Thomas. Does Boogie Fland turn into a stud? I don't know. Sure, we can bring in Kobe Sanders. Just add him to the roster. Put him at the shooting guard. Hey, that was actually a tough pickup. Okay. He was not doing anything on the Clippers. Absolutely nothing. Alright, so this season goals. We want to make a run for the finals. I don't know if we can quite win it yet, compared to some Western Conference teams, but I expect us to make it to the finals. There's no way we don't come close to make... We gotta get the conference finals, you know, at least.
How? How? I don't know.
You'd think. But 2K be 2K, so I don't know what to tell you. Just be like that. It can be like that. Alright, so we're just losing, like, a ton of crap. Contract extensions. GG Jackson. 14 million? Holy... I guess you... Okay, we got a lot of 1 years. Like Kobe Sander, we're gonna need to bring him back. GG Jackson, you better progress, buddy, or you're getting traded. Like, that's preposterous that I have to pay you that much to play for the Celtics team. Alright, so right now we're holding on to the 3rd spot, 6th in the power ranking. Not really surprised in that aspect. But, okay, we move up 5th in the power ranking. I'm interested to see the end of season standings, where everybody's kind of at. If JT can get an all-star rep next season. Alright, Cade Cunningham, MVP. What? 9 point Rookie of the Year. Darren Peterson goes to the Nets. Josh Giddey, 6th man of the year. 6th man is surprising. Defense Player of the Year, Victor Wet Bananas. That's going to be him for a long time. The Cavs leading the East. Tyrese makes All-NBA 2nd team. Jayson Tatum makes 3rd team. We get Chet Holmgren on an all-defense at 92 overall. Looking good, young sir. I would be interested to see where we would be at if we got that #1 pick. Probably not as good, considering Tyrese Halliburton is already the stud that he is. The Cleveland Cavaliers this season, James Harden. So this is the same team. They pick up some bench depth, some really nice bench depth actually. And then New York Knicks, keeping the same squad together. They add Jaden Ivey. That's a tough bucket coming off the bench. We're up against the Pacers, who we've traded with all season. And Jaylen Brown this season, 27 a game, 41% shooting. Was it a mistake to get rid of him? Maybe, but he was leaving anyways.
True. See ya.
He wanted to leave. He wanted a team of his own, and he got that with the Pacers. First game, we pick up a W. Let's make sure we are all geared up and ready for the playoffs. Tyrese Halliburton ends the season 24 points a game on 43% from the three-point line. Cedric Howard, 10 a game. Jayson Tatum, 29 a game. Absolutely lights out from three, 45%. Chet Holmgren shot it pretty well. I mean, not as good as some of the others we got in this roster, but the rebounds per game is really what matters. We need him getting those boards, and we need him getting some lobs. So he had 37 last night. Am I capping? Holy crap!
Hey, bro.
What?
Oh my God!
Chet Holmgren, they can't guard him. Jaylen Brown had 34. Next game, 2-0, 3-0. Let's 4-0 these suckers. Let's go on a little 4-0 run. How about that? And 4-0 the Pacers to start out. Detroit and Cavs at it again. Very interesting. The New York Knicks. This playoffs, JB has not shot it well, and he is... Okay, so they do take the first game. I feel like defensively is going to be the problem for us right now. We got Cedric Howard, who's a pretty good defensive menace. He's kind of a two-way guy. Jayson Tatum, the jack of all trades. Chet Holmgren holding up the post. Mulak, is he really that good of a defender? I really don't know. I don't know Mulak as much. Yeah, high-flying denier, remaining potential. This guy's a stud. Post defense, rebounding. That's exactly what we want from him. Bench intensity, though, with them having studs off the bench. Yeah, Jaden Ivey popped off for 25 points. Miles Bridges came off the... Miles McBride came off the bench for 8. They just have a really deep roster. Okay, we're 2-0 right now. We need to make a little bit of a comeback here.
But you were unsuccessful?
Obviously.
3-0. Could we do some matchups? We need some coaching. Come on, bruh. Alright, 3-1. Let's make this a series. Let's make a little comeback. We need one more game. Jay Huff, this season. Do I need to trade you later? 6 a game. Shooting 33%. We need you to stop shooting the ball in the playoffs. Javon Small. Not doing too much. Carter Bryant. Okay. So our bench needs work. That's the main thing. And that's going to be the struggle and why we did not advance to the finals this year.
After all that, they took him off the court to put him even...
And the Timberwolves winning the championship with Anthony Edwards being the stud that he is. And the absolute many. What? Teams battle it out in an elimination tournament for the ultimate prize. The #1 pick in this summer's draft. Whoa. Is that the new ruling? That's actually really tough. Wait a minute. Are we in this? No, we're not in this? No, we had the 6th in the mock draft. We should be in this. I want to play in this. I'm very interested. This is actually really dope. Player retirements. Steph, you're coming back. James Harden, you're staying with the Cavs. Y'all just had a great season. Yeah. So wait, they don't have. What pick do we have then? So they just have a battle. They don't even have a draft lottery. Oh my gosh, that's actually dope. Wait a minute, that's actually crazy.
We do not care.
I should like implement that in like all my rebuilds. That's actually cool. Like, there's no way we dropped this. I bet somebody owned that pick. I bet we sold that pick at some point. All right. We need to get rid of Hauser. That's the first order of business. Free us up by like 11 million. Carter Bryant is good off the bench. We don't want him gone. Brown is going to need to be re-signed. I don't have anyone to trade this guy with unless we pair him with Gigi Jackson. Steven Adams, a first-round pick. 28, lottery protected. 29, first-round pick, unprotected from the Mavs. 28, first-round pick from the Pistons, who just had a great year. The Spurs. Yeah, I mean, we might as well just stack another pick on.
See you, chump.
Pick on our pretty good. Okay. So none of these picks gonna be halfway decent. Swap best with the Sixers. I don't want a player. We're looking for picks right now. Whatever. We're just gonna go past the NBA draft. There's not a whole lot we can do. Who is our upcoming free agents? Okay, so there's a lot of free agents coming in. Okay. We want all of these guys back, preferably. Kobe Sanders. Don't really care about the other guys. Okay. So we got a little bit of wiggle room. Not much. We got a little. Not enough for, like, some of these big contract players. Can we not re-sign? One year. Declines the offer. Okay. So, running into a bit of a contract problem. We need Jay Huff back. He was kind of essential right now. Jeez. Who's taking up all our contract room? Jayson Tatum? Holy crap. 62 million. You want to talk about a super max extension? Our big three is just taking up a lot of cap room. But it's going to have to be okay. I would actually love an Isaiah Joe on my team. If I can't have Kobe Sanders back, I'll take you. Isaiah Joe. Bring you in. Bring you in, buddy. Bring you in. Cam Spencer? I've used all my offers. Sure. Bring those guys back. Make a little bit. Try and do something with the contract space that we have. Let me see. Oh, we get Kobe Sanders back. We have Isaiah Joe. IJ? Is that a nickname for him? Let's just go to player progression. Screw it. Alright, right now, we have Jayson Tatum, 95 overall. Tyrese Halliburton drops a little bit. Chet Holmgren going up to a 92. Mullock, buddy, 7 rebounds a game. Barely any points, but the main thing is the rebounds. He's and 1.6 blocks. So there you go. Maybe he can be Defensive Player of the Year or something. That'd be awesome. And good Prem D and good rebounding. Oh, this guy's a stud. Okay. J.J. Jackson, it's time for you to go. You haven't lived up to your potential. And you cost me $15 million. Buddy. Wait, can we have him coming off the bench for small forward? And just trade Carter Bryant? Let me see. Oh wait, Buzelis would actually be tough to come off the bench, and we pick up Austin Reeves. What kind of trade is that? Jalen Tyson Daniels, Ben Mathern coming off the bench. All these guys that cost so much money. Give me a young buck like Derek Queen. Interesting. The Cum Bucket, Jonathan Kuminga. Nikola Topic. Jean Barangay. So, I know that backup center is going to be kind of a need. Not really. Let me put your boy back. Oh, wait. This is our young guys. Whoops. We can win the Summer League, actually. It could be tough. Anyways, we want to put G.G. Jackson at the power forward. We want to put Carter Bryant where he is. We want to advance to the regular season. Alright. So far, comment down below on how I'm doing. I think I'm doing well. But let me know if you think I suck. If I'm absolutely horrible at creating teams. Could we just... Yeah, 31st round pick, that's fine. Luke Cornett. These are actually some crazy trades for this crap. Okay. Sure, whatever. Alright. I really like the new format that they came out with. The rule change where you battle it out for the #1 pick.
Nice.
I think that's very valid. Very valid. It's very fun. However, I do think that creates a problem because if it's a better team, but if it's a 1-0 tournament, like who knows what can happen. Like the Hornets went all the way or whatever, which is dope for them, but like, alright, so currently we're in first. We're looking good right now. This is our time. This is our season. Ranked first, second in the power rank. Darius Garland, NBA Cup MVP. That's crazy. Okay, we're first in first right now. We have an absolute bucket getter of a squad. We also have entirely too many shooting guards. By like a million. We need a backup point who's not going to be too good, but who's also not going to be too bad. Really, we could temporarily put Isaiah... Oh, no. Okay, so right now, who's got... Is Isaiah Joe better? Well, let me see. Let me see. Okay, perimeter D, Isaiah Joe is better, so that's why we're going to trade Kobe Sanders. Even though he might... Oh my gosh, I hate you. Alright, we're going to do all our trades in January. We gotta at least put somebody at the point guard position for now. Somebody gotta do it. Oh my God. Alright, bro. We are cooking. 31, 32 and 11 to start the season. First in literally everything. Somebody better get an MVP. Okay, Jayson Tatum this season. 27 a game, 40% from the three-point line. Tyrese, 24 a game, absolutely popping off from three. Chet Holmgren, absolutely popping off this season. This is his season. Mullock, having a better season as far as rebounding in literally every stat, basically. And blocks per game. That's exactly what we want out of him. Gigi Jackson, you're scoring 16 a game for me, which is crazy. 11 points a game from Cedric Coward. How many blocks are you getting? That's pretty bad. We need it. He's getting some rebounds, though. He's valuable to the team. Alright, right now, I need some of these bench guys gone. Cam Spencer, gone. Javon Small, gone. Cole Anthony,
Drewski!
Crackhead, get him out of here.
gone. How would you like a 3 small forward package? Oh, wait, a bench point. We'll throw in another shooting guard. Sure. Quentin Grimes, Neanderhauser. Wait, Neanderhauser off the bench? Young guy, vibe with the team. 28 first-round pick for AJ Mitch to come off the bench at point. Alan Graves, pick number 23. That's the guy we probably would have had. I'm gonna make this easier for you. We throw in Jay Huff. Okay. I really like this. Queta, we bring him back from the Thunder. 10 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. Very good from him. Very good production. Better than Jay Huff. He also has a little bit more incentive because he has a higher contract. And then we pick up AJ Mitchell to come off the bench, who's scoring 15 a game. It has been great for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, now, solve the shooting guard problem. That's not really much of a problem. We just want somebody different. I could get someone halfway decent for this. Yeah, like Ryan Rollins would be pretty solid. We could get Missy to roll off the bench for center. However, don't think that's gonna work. Couple young rookies. Pretty good, pretty solid. However, they're not going to get playing time this season. Wish we could trade Kata, but it's every little thing. It's going to be
Every little thing gonna be alright.
How are you not getting better offers? I don't want Baylor Shearman coming in for us, to be honest. Let's just me being completely honest with you guys. Oh wait, we need a backup small forward, don't we? Yeah, we do. So we need to keep one of these guys. Kobe Sanders is actually 6'8". So we need to do separate trades. Because we need a shooting guard and a small forward. Okay, Ryan Rollins again. So basically it's Ryan Rollins or nothing. How about we just send Kobe? Walton Clayton Jr. 18 2025. Isaiah Collier, that's who we're talking about. 10. Keldon Johnson, 6th man of the year. Jamal Shed, we were thinking about picking him up earlier. Topic. Davion Mitchell for defensive intensity. I think it's going to be this trade, though. And here's why. We're not going to give you this, but we're going to throw in Cam Spencer. You're going to give me what's like the worst player on the roster. Malik Brown. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll give you somebody else. We'll give you Luke Kennard. And you give us... We want them to be horrible, not rookies, but you have freaking rookies. Freaking rookies. This guy, the 66 overall. I don't want to give you my first round unprotected. No. That's not happening. I guess we're gonna win now, but I really don't. Okay, we can bring in Jaylen Tyson at the small forward spot. That might mix up the trades a little bit, I guess. Okay, there we get Isaiah Collier. We just had to give up a couple guys. That's fine. I don't know why they went through all the trouble. I would have just given you. Wait, is that Dash Daniels? Oh, Dash Daniels. Oh yeah, we're not getting you. We're getting your boy. Oh, did I pass him? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Alright. Isaiah had what? 10 a game, 5 assists, 1.3 steals. He might actually be starting. I don't want him starting. I need Cedric Coward to start, actually. Factually. Alright, so our shooting guards are handled. This team is crazy. If we don't win, I'm going to go. This team is crazy. If we don't win, I'm going to go crazy. Now we get what? Small forward? Like Jaylen Tyson, 25. Michael Porter Jr., who's on a $10 million contract. Sure, bring him in. Bring him out. He's kind of a 3-and-D guy, right? Yeah, decent perimeter D. We have an absolutely... Why isn't Quaid getting minutes? No. No Devin Carter. Bad man. Okay. We are solid. I might have overstacked it, to be honest, like a smidge. But, I mean, you can't really overstack a team, right? Right? Who's starting? Okay, Cedric Coward is starting. That's exactly what we want. Isaiah coming off the bench. Dimer. So that's good. MPJ coming off the bench. Playmaking. So we kind of have a really good offensive squad coming off the bench. Okay, good. Quaid is getting the minutes he deserves. Because this season, he is 9 a game, 10 rebounds. Holy crap. He's still cooking with 9 a game in 9 minutes. That's actually really tough, I'm not going to lie. Alright. Let's go, like, undefeated for the rest of the season.
Nope.
Oh, man. The Utah Jazz with a W. Their young core probably got the best of us there. Yes. I'm just going to see how good I left the Celtics for the future. Oh, boy. Jayson Tatum. I really need you on less, buddy. $44 million. Okay. Tyrese Halliburton. Really need you on less, buddy. You deserve Supermax, but I don't want to give you a Supermax. The little millions, that's where it's at. Okay. GG Jackson, I hate you for having this much of a contract. I used to love you, now I hate you. Okay. AJ Mitchell, 7 mil. That's actually really affordable for him. I was expecting it to be higher. Alright, so we left the Celtics in pretty good shape. With Collier leaving, like, that's a piece, but it's not, like, a hugely influential piece, because he's our bench shooting guard. Yeah, the problem would obviously be the contracts a little bit. So, can we win a finals with the following cast? Jayson Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton, Chet Holmgren, Mullock, forgot his first name, and Cedric Coward making up the starting lineup. On the bench, AJ Mitchell, Isaiah Collier, Michael Porter Jr., GG Jackson, and Quaid. That's a crazy squad. Okay, Rex Hudson, Rookie of the Year, goes to the Hornets. Yeah, okay. Joe Mazzulla, Coach of the Year. Probably deserved it this year. I don't remember who won it, though. It didn't win it. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Giannis. Good for him. Okay, first team. Nobody. Second team. Jayson Tatum. Huzzah. Tyrese Halliburton makes a third team. Scoot Henderson's had a buff. Had a little buffy buff. Chet Holmgren makes all the defense second team. He's had a season, for real. He's had a good season. Alright. We're the number 1 seed. We're gonna be up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Who do they have? They still have Giannis? What? They suck. Okay. So, Chet Holmgren, we need you to be an absolute beast tonight. This is your time. You don't need to score too much. Just lock up freaking Giannis. And then we're just gonna have our bench absolutely fry their. Oh. You're scaring me. Giannis had 31 on Chet. Anthony Simons had 25. Brother, what is this? Okay, I was about to say, like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, wait, Quaid's actually getting solid minutes. What the heck? Quaid's starting? Where did, Mulak 7? I guess that could make sense. Sure, he vibes with the JT. Now I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. He held Giannis to 24. Oh, us. It was us. Jayson Tatum. How Isaiah coming off the bench for 19. 12 a game, 45% shooting in these playoffs. 3-1. Alright, let's finish it off. Put the dagger through the heart. 4-1. Sorry, Milwaukee Bucks fans. But we did you wrong. We had to. Johnny Furphy. What is this team? Why is Anthony Harnett starting over Nick Smith Jr.? Nick Smith Jr. ended up being a stud for my Lakers rebuild. If y'all don't know, go check out the Lakers video. I posted it. Who knows how long ago. Let's go ahead and 4-0 these kind of weird Pacers team. Oh boy, Michael Porter Jr. is asking for a lot of minutes. Nobody. I need Quaita. He's actually not doing that much. Okay. 2, 3, 4. That's a W. Alright. The Lakers making a little bit of comeback turnaround. Benedict Mathurin, Dylan Brooks, John Collins, Isaiah Hartenstein, Josh Hart, Mitchell Ross. This team is built for Luka Doncic. Why is Bronny now an 80 overall? Like, that's like the biggest jump. He's like a 69 overall, like, realistically. Benedict Mathurin. This team is actually decently well built. They don't really scare me that much, but it's just Luka popping off. Which puts Cedric Howard on him. He's not gonna do it. Brandon Miller with the Dallas Mavericks. DeAndre Ayton off the bench. Okay, I need to lock in. I need to lock in. Lock it in right now. Lock it. Lock it. Lock it. The Chicago Bulls. Jalen Green. Jimmy Butler. Bruce Ellis. And Luigi. Who names their child Luigi? It's like you're trying to be a plumber. We're going to absolutely destroy these 7-seed Bulls who made a comeback. Somehow the Nets got third. Derek Peterson just absolutely... It all makes sense now. We're either going to be up against the Timberwolves or the Lakers. Okay, the Timberwolves... Oh, crud, I almost ended the whole thing. Oh, boy. The Timberwolves is like worst-case scenario. However, Cedric Howard will be on Anthony Edwards. They still haven't figured out their point guard problems. No offense, but Fred VanVleet does not really help them in that area. And then Desmond Bane is a good pickup for them. They're deep, but not as deep as us. We have an absolute killer team. Let's look at the box scores. Jayson Tatum dropped a 46 bomb on him. Tyrese Halliburton with 24. Chet Holmgren with 23, MPJ 22, Adrian Mitchell 16, Isaiah Collier 8. You see it, I see it. That is dope. Okay. Next game. 2-1. They make a little bit of a comeback. We're going to fix up the lineup a little bit. Isaiah is actually starting. I don't know how much I like that. Cedric Howard is better defensively. I want him on Ant. So what we're going to do is, he's going to have more minutes, but I'm going to have him come off the bench just so he's matched up with Anthony Edwards. That game, Desmond Bain led the squad. Chet Holmgren led us. Bro, like, no one can stop him. Oh my gosh. No one can stop Chetty Boy. The walking stick man. They're making a comeback. No, this is our year. This is our year. Stop it. Stop it. After all that. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Like, no way, realistically, Desmond Bain goes off for 40. Like, what are we doing? There's no way. Anthony Edwards only had 23. How stupid is that? Please, Lord, push it to Game 7.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Okay. Alright. I don't know if I want to look at this or not. Is Queta just not playing? This is so scary. But I'm gonna leave it how it is. Oh, I don't wanna look. Alright. 3, 2, 1. And we win the finals. The Boston Celtics pick up yet another ring with JT, the big three of JT, Chet Holmgren, and Tyrese Halliburton. And then we got a solid center in Mulak. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing his first name right. Michael Porter Jr. to come off the bench, who ended up being a really good playoff pickup for us. And overall, Isaiah Collier, say so. I think we could have done without him. G.G. Jackson kind of dropped off. I don't think he's worth the $15 million. That we have to pay him. Cedric Howard ended up being a good pickup, mainly for the defense throughout the season. He's supposed to be like a 3-and-D guy, but I don't know if that's what ended up happening. AJ Mitchell with 10 a game on 37% from the three-point line. Ended up being a decent piece. Queta actually pulled through. He was actually a huge piece. He was just kind of a attach on for what ended up being one of these trades. I think it was the Isaiah trade. I could be tripping. I think that was something else. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We pick up the W. Keep looking out for more Prodigal Goat gaming videos. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. Bye and have a great day.